So it's after 8 o'clock. So I'm here on time. I'm here early. Talk about contempt of court, you know. Before, when I was in front of her, she was rude the whole time. She's a mean, spiteful person. She's making $110,000 a year. She was a lawyer previously, so I don't know if any of these people know what it's like to actually struggle. And I have no idea what her actual problem is. She has the authority of the state. So to be so insecure, she doesn't like babies, yells at them, "Get that baby out of here." Shannon Embry. So she's late. I'm here on time. It just shows you the one-sidedness of it. If I was to file charges, I don't think they would have laughed. They wouldn't have filed it. Because they didn't know me. But if you're friends with them, they'll file charges, it seems like, on anybody. For no reason. I mean, he threatened me, and he said, if you don't leave, there's going to be trouble. So I'm like, I'm leaving. You still want the trouble? I asked him a question. He yelled at me. He insulted my dignity. He insulted my dignity first. He said that the teachers said that they didn't want to do it. I asked him, if you're the principal, how can the teachers tell you no? And that pissed him off because I caught him in his web of lies. She was rude about the name thing. And it's crazy to me. It seems like there's a lot of crimes have been against me. The worst things that anybody could do to another person is done to me. And I get no justice. It's supposed to be a justice center, but it's a system. It's more like a slaughterhouse. So here I sit, patiently waiting. They have all these assistants, all this tax dollars, this huge building. A lot of personnel, a lot of bureaucrats. It's an absolute waste of time. It's an absolute waste of time. And I've already been kicked out of school, so I just want to teach some high school students some history, and now it seems like I won't even get that opportunity. So what am I supposed to do? Work at Taco Bell? So, if they wanted to, they've taken 3 days up out of my life. Probably more. It's going to be a trial. So we'll see if a Breckinridge County jury, and who knows where the jury pool will come from. Will it be randomly selected, or will it be more of their buddies? And if they think it's the worst crime in the world, well, I think there's a misdemeanor. You get a year in jail. So for him being rude and disrespectful, and wow, there are some things on my background check. I've posted it online. You can see everything that's, I've ever been accused of. If you give me some time to explain myself, I believe there's not a single thing that couldn't be explained. There's nothing that's my old man had to put charges on me in 2007. I think that's really when this court system stuff began. And they filed charges of filing a false complaint. They dropped those charges because they was lying. They made it up. But they were the ones who actually filed the false complaint. And that's still on my record. I mean, it's not guilty or dismissed, but I didn't pay the $50 to expunge it. So just being charged with something, you're being punished. So, Chronicles of a Injustice System. John Masters, Hardinsburg, Kentucky. Signing off. Since I'm here, recording stuff. Last time I came here, they did an illegal drug test on me. I had not been told of a court date. I have a lawyer. He did not call me and tell me when the court date was. When he did call me and tell me I was suing my landlord to get my deposit back, and he says, you need to get here, so I rushed here. And as soon as I got here, Bradley Butler wanted to put me in jail for 10 days. And I didn't want to do that, so he was like, well, if he's not going to take my lenient offer of 10 days in jail for committing no crime, then I'm going to drug test him. And so Shannon Bresci says, do you want to do a voluntary drug test? Do you want to do a voluntary drug test? And if you don't do it, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court and throw you in jail. So it's not really a voluntary drug test if you threaten somebody, right? Yeah. So, you just